Good morning and welcome to Channel 3 News. Today we will be covering a segment on Martin Luther. He was a professor at the University of Wittenberg in Germany. He is well known for his 95 theses that he nailed on the door of the church in Wittenberg. In these theses, he directly attacked the 7 sacraments and the selling of indulgences. He disagreed with the idea of gaining salvation through buying indulgences. The signing of the Peace of Augsburg is going on right now. Let's go to Courtney for more information.
Thank you, Danielle. Today is September 25th, 1555, and this has just become a very important day in German history. We have just received news that King Charles V has signed the Peace of Augsburg. This treaty allows the German princes to choose the religion of their state, either Lutheran or Catholic. Although the princes are now allowed to choose the religion of their state, the commoners of Germany must either follow their prince's choice of religion or move. Now to Sarah for a live interview with a Lutheran commoner, and directly after that, an interview with a Catholic commoner.
I am here in Wittenberg, Germany, with Carly, a Lutheran commoner. Carly, how does it feel for you to finally be able to practice Lutheranism freely?
I love it. I can finally come out of my house and practice Lutheranism in the company of others without worrying about getting arrested or killed. I'm also glad that there was a compromise so that both of us and the Catholics could be happy with the Peace of Augsburg being signed.
Thank you, Carly. Now we have a Catholic commoner here to voice their opinion on the Peace of Augsburg. Hannah, how do you feel about the allowance of Lutheranism in some German states?
I think it is absurd. King Charles V really gave up on us and gave in too quickly to the princes. He should have made more of a fight. I feel like I can't practice my religion because I know that people are practicing Lutheranism right around the corner, and it makes me sick. I think that today marks an end of an age of Catholicism because these Protestants are running around practicing Lutheranism, and it feels like we were invaded.
Thank you, Hannah. Now back to Courtney with more information on the Peace of Augsburg.
Thank you, Sarah. We have just received more information on the Peace of Augsburg. The reason the Peace of Augsburg was drafted was because King Charles V was trying to keep the Holy Roman Empire Catholic, and the Lutherans thought this was unfair. King Charles V's ideas of keeping the Holy Roman Empire Catholic were pushed aside because of more pressing political matters. One of these matters was the rivalry between King Charles V and King Francis I, the King of France. Their rivalry over disputed territories led to a war that lasted 20 years. King Charles V was also fighting off the Ottoman Turks who were advancing into the eastern part of the Holy Roman Empire. During this time period, the German princes discussed the matter of choosing their own religion. They assembled their forces. By the time King Charles V brought military aid into Germany, the princes were unable to be defeated. King Charles V sought peace when he realized that he could not defeat the princes. Then, earlier today, the king was finally forced to sign the Peace of Augsburg. Now to Sarah for a live interview with one of the princes and the king.
I am here in the presence of one of the princes of Germany. Please tell me, is the only reason you went to war with the king to gain more control over him, or did you truly believe in Lutheranism?
A little bit of both. Having more control and power is nice, but I do strongly believe in Lutheranism and would like the right to practice our religion. Now, because of the Peace of Augsburg, we can.
Are you satisfied with the rights you gained, or do you feel you could have gotten more from King Charles V?
We are very happy with the compromises made. However, we do wish we could have gotten a little more out of it. For example, we would have liked to have our own subjects be able to choose their religion rather than the state choose the religion.
Thank you. Now a live interview with King Charles V. Your Majesty, if the German princes hadn't been well organized, would you have tried to defeat them and not sign the Peace of Augsburg?
Well, since they were well organized and prepared, it would have been very hard to defeat them. If they hadn't been so well prepared, I would have attacked the princes and I probably would have defeated them.
Why were you so against Lutheranism in the first place?
Mostly because Lutheranism was too different. Martin Luther got rid of the 7 sacraments. Granted, he kept 2 of them, baptism and Eucharist, but he did away with 5 very important ones. He also believed that you could gain salvation through justification and faith in God, but you really must do good deeds and have faith in God to gain salvation.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Now back to Courtney.
Thank you, Sarah. We have just received exclusive footage of the actual signing of the treaty. See, the Peace of Augsburg has changed German history forever. It will be a refreshing change for the German princes to be able to choose their own religion. Now back to Danielle.
Thank you for watching the Channel 3 news special on the Protestant Reformation. Tune in next week for new information on John Calvin, the creator of Calvinism, and his beliefs in predestination.